You fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you?
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up!
Welcome to the Rod and Censor podcast. I'm your host, Rod and Censor. And we got a good show planned for y'all, man. We got a good show planned for y'all, fellas. Today, I don't know what's going on with Twitter. They say my title's dirty. It is. I can't even put on Twitter right now. I got to upgrade my shit on Twitter, as it look like. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, man. Where's my man Boom, man? Oh, man. They said my title's too dirty for Twitch right now. But they said I'm live now. How y'all doing, man?
Well, I'm good,
I'm here. I'm still getting my shit together. I'm here, though.
All right, man. You good, man. We are Black News today, man. We got you, the Black News, man. You my Brian Gumble, man. You know? But how y'all doing, man?
I got you.
Man, y'all quiet now. Y'all quiet like a mouse in the church right now, man. Or a hole at a club right now.
waiting for you to ask us something, bro.
Man, it's been so long, man. Paul, man, it's been so long. You gotta reintroduce yourself, man. It's like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. I'm Mike Hill 57, man. Always opinionated, never intimidated. One half for the Handicap and Chill podcast with my boy Rule Life NASA. So yeah, I'm just up here showing love, about to talk some shit. I'm pretty sure. From what I know about Rod, I know he got some crazy topics. So I'm ready.
Yeah, crazy topics are a guarantee with Rod, no question. What's up, everybody? Name's JC Strickland. I'm an amateur podcaster and training amateur actor, singer, originally from Portland, Oregon. Really living in Albany, New York. I've been doing guest spots on podcasts for 2 years. Going to be finally debuting my pilot episode in about 2 weeks.
That's good, man. I feel like everybody, man. You gotta go through the stages. I went 4 out, you know what I mean? I pulled out like Tiana Trump, man. Pause. I don't know how to just, you know, I started my podcast back in 2020. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was on Anchor, doing a podcast by myself, just talking about wild stories. Because I was bored, man. There's nothing to do. There was nothing to do around COVID time, you know?
Yeah, it was out of the house.
You know what I mean? You just by yourself, either beating your dick or, you know, pause or watching TV. COVID time.
That was it.
Or going to get something to eat. Man. It was not much to do around COVID time. So I'm a little, you know what I mean? 5 years strong, man. Pause, you know.
That's what
having a good time, man. But, man, what's going on with y'all weekend? Y'all been having a good weekend?
Yeah, man. I just kicked it a little bit. I ain't do nothing too crazy, man. My niece had a birthday on the 31st. She's 12 now, so big 12. She taller than me. You know what I mean? So then I just went to a little kickback, little hibachi kickback thing. So other than that, just chilling.
Like that's good, man. Because you know what I mean. It's why I realized, man. Every kid generation gets smarter and smarter. Man.
Definitely.
These kids are so smart, man. The 2025s and 2020 30s and whatever coming up next after the next, you get smarter and smarter, man. It's great. It's great to see, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't get my niece for her homework no more. Them days is over.
I'm the same way with my godkids. a lot of the stuff, like I got three that are in their teens, and some of the stuff I wouldn't understand half the shit when I was their age, let alone
Yeah, now, shit.
they made math so freaking complicated. Jesus.
Right, yeah, they got all whole new methods now.
I don't want no smoke with it, man. I really don't want no smoke with none of it. You know what I mean? But man, today, I don't even know where we're gonna start. Let's just start where we started. What I've been seeing, man, on social media, a lot of crazy things, man. It's getting crazier and crazier just with people on the survival levels. You know what I mean? I'm about to show you this video in a minute. But yeah, man, people just trying to survive, man. And you got me worried about what's going to happen next, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me see. Get this video loaded. I'm trying to find this video. I guess I can't put that. I had chicken. Yeah, it's right here. Let me see. Can I share the video? So anyway, the lady grabbed chicken wings with her baby on her hand because she had the patience to wait for the food, man. Like this is where I feel like people really impatient, man. Their patience on the level of zero nowadays, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a lot. A lot of that has to do with social media, these reels and these videos so short, our attention span short. It's like I remember like back in our day, we watching TV. We can't fast forward. We can't rewind the show. We just gotta watch it. We gotta watch through 3 to 5 minutes of commercials. Now, if you on YouTube and like it's a ad you can't skip, you be like, damn, I can't skip this shit. You get all irritated, like, yeah. So I think, man, our patience as a society is non-existent now, man. Everything's so fast.
Yeah, Michael, you are dead on. Man. I was in Walmart. To give you a perfect example of how bad things are getting. I was in Walmart a couple days ago, and there was the self check, which they've now limited to 15 items or less, which I think is kind of ass backwards. But but this one lady was in front of me. There's like 10 of us in line waiting to be told where to go. And they opened the one register that's like 20 or less that's actually run by a human. Lady, two people in front of me is in a wheelchair. Okay, she's got one of them non-electronic wheelchair cars. Just has like a basket, on it.
Yeah.
She starts heading that way. This woman in front of me, for whatever reason, runs up, grabs the front end of this chick's basket, and turns it so she's facing the produce section instead of the checkout she was trying to get to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. That is disrespect as hell.
That's crazy.
I mean, I wanted to say something, but unfortunately at the time I didn't have my voice was pretty well shot, or I would have given her an earful normally. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
just yeah, we get it. You're in a hurry, but that doesn't excuse outright disrespect for those less fortunate than yourself.
Yeah, man. Everybody in a rush, so shit. We all gotta wait. So,
Now you know why those wars shows on A&E are so popular. That Road Wars, Customer Wars, all those. Now you know why they're so popular because they're real life, unfortunately.
There's
yeah,
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with waiting, man. I like waiting, man. I'm okay with waiting at the line for my time, man, because there's nothing wrong with it, man.
No, I don't mind waiting. It's
What
just
you gonna race the
when you
traffic?
see people acting a fool, you want to say something, but you don't want to cause more drama than they already have.
That's exactly why I don't mess with Black Friday and all that dumb shit, man. Because
oh yeah, that'd be crazy. I never did Black Friday. Man, you ain't about to trample me for a TV, bro. I'm cool, man. I just wait it out. I don't even like here we got the Target Center, so it's like where the Timberwolves and stuff play. I don't go to concerts and stuff or when comedians come really. I just like when they're at smaller venues, man. I don't like all them people they be rushing, trying to knock you over, man. So yeah, I just like a little intimate venue, man. I'm cool with that. And so I could just like take my time, post up, enjoy the show, you know what I mean? So
and it's
Fact.
good to be like that, man. Because like when you in a hurry, something always bad happens. I
yeah.
never came out with nothing being in a hurry.
Yeah, did y'all hear about the story? So um they it's a couple, man and a woman, they got a 4-year-old kid. So the mom, she was in a car accident and died. So they called the fiance, and so he's rushing to get to her, and he died on that same road getting to her. So now both of the parents are dead, and it's just a 4-year-old left in the world. But I feel like giving somebody bad news in a car is never a good idea because he was rushing, trying to get to her, and he died too. So they both died in a matter of 20 minutes apart. So no matter what, man, just slow down. 'Cause
All right, that's your best bet, man. Because nothing good when rushing. You can't
yeah.
rush the cake. You can't rush nothing.
Uh-uh.
Only thing you can rush is ramen noodles, man. You put hot water on it. But anything else, you done, you rush it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You don't pay attention to grilled cheese, you're gonna burn.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, I ain't eating no ramen noodles, man. I don't know, man. I just
Just a grilled cheese, yesterday grilled cheese. You don't wash that motherfucker, you're gonna burn. You
yeah,
let time go, you're gonna burn.
yeah. I rock with a grilled cheese. You ain't got too long. You gotta watch it.
Some pancakes, you put that motherfucker pancake on too high, that shit gonna burn.
Yeah, I ate some of
Hell,
that.
Egos. You got to watch them.
Yeah.
Everything takes time or just enough time to cook it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time just you need time for whatever, man. That's why I talked to him. I was talking to the old head today, man. Just sat at the park with him. I told him, he said, man, everybody, we look at it, we all worry about time, right?
Yeah.
When our time will come, how much time I got left, how much time is it gonna take me to put this table together, whatever. Time is so important. You can't buy enough time.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? You can get enough money, but that time you can't get back.
Man, did y'all ever see that movie Time, man? That's one of my favorite movies, man. Where it's in the future and like time is money. So if you want a coffee, a coffee is like 3 minutes. That's how much it costs. So it's a scene in a movie where like and you can give like it's a little watch thing that they like put on your wrist. So it's like the mom was running out of time, so the son trying to run to the mom and give her some time before she died. Because if you run out of time, you're dead. So man, he tried to run to the mom, and he was like a second.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, good one.
He was second too later, she died. Now, if you're rich, you can essentially live forever because you got unlimited time. So the rich is same thing like it is now. The rich try to keep the poor down because they want all the time. So yeah, I think Justin Timberlake, that's one of my favorite movies, and he in it. So yeah, that time is fire.
Yeah, man. But that's real, man. That's something you can't get enough of. Time and perfect health. Steve Jobs found out you have $1 billion and you can't have perfect health.
Yeah, all the money in the world, man. If your health ain't good, it don't matter.
And you can't buy out cancer. Cancer don't give a fuck about no money.
Yeah, they don't. You know.
That's it.
And it's sad. I know people that was like healthy, worked out, ate right, and everything, still got cancer. You know what I mean?
You know. I found out though, man. This how I realized this. I was watching a cartoon. I'm sorry. I was watching Superman, right?
Uh-huh.
But I did not know how cold Lex Luthor was as a villain.
Mm.
This nigga right here was Pablo Escobar of villains. When you really think about it, how the fuck did he keep on frying what's that shit called? I'm sorry, I've been drinking. Kryptonite. How he kept on getting that shit? Like this how dope he was as a plug. He had that shit endless to fuck Superman up. You know what I mean? When you think about it, this man was a kingpin, man.
So, man, hey.
He kept on fucking Superman up with that shit, man.
He did.
Only thing I'm mad about though, my cat, man, all the villains was bald headed, man. Like,
hey, there you go, man. You feel right now. Don't be mad, bro. Michael Jordan, man.
I feel you on that, but why we can't be superheroes too? We gotta be a villain when you bald headed. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. When your hair off, man, if you ain't got no money, it's over. So you probably mad. If you bald, you ain't got no money, it's over. So you rude.
No, but being bald is like you said, Michael Jordan, right? He was aerodynamic, right?
Yeah, he aerodynamic.
Cause you think about it, a jet is like a ball, like spot up front. You know what I mean? It's round out like a ball nigga. You know what I mean? Think about it. Like, so you think about it. All things, a train, you have that shiny part. Which can be a ball nigga again. You think about this. Like the greatest equipment got like a round thing and it shines like a ball man.
I mean, look at the Rock. He the people's champion, man. He bald, movie star. Hey, man.
John Cena, he borderline bald. You know what I mean?
Yeah, John. He bald now?
He borderline. He got hair plants, so he
borderline. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But how you doing, brother Boom? How you doing today, man?
Oh, man, I'm just chilling, man. Happy to be here, chilling with the guys, man.
What's up, Boom?
I'm glad you be back, man. I'm proud of you, man. Thank you, man. I ain't proud. Thank you, man.
I don't even know where, man. I'm just producing right now. I think I'm about to get on my slim shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. But I've been watching this. I know everybody been watching this. The downfall of Remy Ma Papoose, right?
Yeah.
And it taught me a valuable lessons, man.
What was that?
The 304s going around. 304s. Everybody fall in love with a hoe, man. And
so you said Remy a 304? I just want to be clear.
Yes,
What I'm
yes,
saying?
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah, it's okay, man. Because everybody, I told everybody, man, you can't have caviar without going through the ramen noodle day. It's hard, man. You gotta go through the ramen noodle day. You gotta go through.
Man, he went through the. I'm
You
pretty sure Pap and Remy went through the ramen noodle day, dog. I
you
don't think
got
he got
you gotta go through the spirit days and the frontier days to go to that first class. It's okay, man.
I think she went about it wrong. Like, I think Cardi B went about it wrong. Like, it's like she fucked the help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, Cardi B, she went and got her somebody who, you know, a little bit more better than Offset, I guess, if we look at it from a career standpoint. A whole bunch of hoes. A nigga that cheated for a nigga that got a whole bunch of hoes. Like, that don't make sense. But as far as Remy Ma Papoose, man, it's just like, you fucking nigga that you put in on the battle rap, then you start bucking with him, then you leave your man from that had your back, and what y'all had going on, which was gonna make you not want to be there no more. I think it should have been more clear. I think it should have been more respect to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it should have been like, look, you know, we ain't working out. I'm gonna do me, you do you type shit. I think that the way he had to find out and the way she played her hand about it, I think that's what makes her a hoe. Like, I don't think that she a hoe for fucking with somebody else.
Yeah,
She
because
it on the sneak. What hoes do.
I think both of them was cheating at some point, man. They've been together for a minute. Remy was in jail for 7 years. You can't tell me, Pat, because 7 years, bro, you can't tell me he didn't get something on the side.
But it's not even that because it's not even that because that shit already talked about.
You know,
I just think
if I do a 7-year bid, I'm not gonna tell them what hold me down.
Yeah,
7 years is crazy.
I wouldn't even tell a chick to hold me down, and I ain't gonna and don't do nothing for 7 years. They ain't even like you ain't even being realistic. So
once a nigga get locked up, nigga, the relationship is over. I mean, can you help me
that's
out?
like, I'm giving that shit like a year tops, bro. After
Not
that,
even a year, man. 60 days, nigga.
I'm just trying to keep the commissary coming to the phone calls in at this point, man. Don't answer the phone with a nigga over there. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know it's gonna go down because you know women always got like dudes in their DM that's just waiting. So it ain't hard for them to move on to somebody else. They might love you, but they gonna you go to jail. I'm trying to keep my freedom forever, so I ain't trying to even experience it. But I know if I do, ain't nobody. They ain't gonna wait for you, bro.
And that is responsible
So
to
you don't
say
think
this, but
you don't think he waited for her?
I'm not saying he didn't wait for her, but
What's
he
that?
did wait for her. But he got nigga got needs, man. Nigga got needs.
I ain't 7 years is crazy. That's almost a decade, bro.
I think she did what 7 years, maybe 8 years. She did in prison.
Yeah, I think it was 7.
Crazy.
But I gotta say this, man. You know what I noticed though, man? I gotta say this though. When women lose, right? She really stepped down, right? You think about it. She went with a nigga that battle rap. Papoose went with a champion. Let's say this: a golden medalist in boxing who makes some good money, some good change, right?
Yeah, she all right.
More money than that battle rap nigga. I'm just saying. I don't know no billionaires that battle rap. Name me one. Or millionaires that battle rap.
I wouldn't
I
say
don't know.
millionaires because he's in Loaded Lux. I'm pretty sure he's not a millionaire. They ain't really millionaires. They ain't.
He's not making Smack making all the cash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really think about it. Them niggas ain't making
Hey, we don't
money
know
on
what
that.
the kids be doing on their spare time.
You're right. Surf got locked up for selling drugs, so I know them niggas ain't making no money.
Did he? Like with the motherfucking mask. I'm sure he got some freaky. Hey, whoever win his battle rap, get the bottle, baby.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? This overall, man, she hustled backwards. She still want to be a 3 or 4. You know what I mean? She want to be a hoe. You know what I mean?
But I'm not mad if she.
I can't say that. I think he got more money than Pat.
He ain't got more money than Pat.
I don't know.
They was on Love and Hip Hop for at least 5, 6. He ain't got no man. I ain't hear about that dude till he got.
Battle rap, they getting battle rap money, bro. That Love and Hip Hop is a TV show, bro. So they getting a percentage. Battle rap is Remy shit, and he signed it. He like the president. She the owner.
I'm just saying this,
I don't
bro.
get money like that from that battle rap, man. He ain't got no money in Pap.
Bro, you better go look up Smack. You remember that shit, nigga? Bro, the reason they started doing all these other leagues, the nigga Smack was getting like, nigga, he was getting like, nigga, like 10, 20 million a year, nigga, and giving them niggas like bus rides and fake ass hotels and shit. Bro, they paid for that shit, bro.
But that's how business work. If you work at McDonald's, they paying you $14 an hour. That means you probably making them $40 an hour. If they paying you 14, you probably making them $50 an hour. That's just how records.
Remy and motherfucking what's his name? The Block.
Yeah. Nah, but Smack built up that. Smack DVD was out for years. They had to build that brand up.
But hey, Boom, I gotta ask you this. You as a man, right? A nigga come around, shake your hand. Nah, man, your old lady solid. And then he ended up fucking your old lady. You don't feel no kind of way about it? Nigga shaking your hand and playing like that?
If you my man, but if it's like a neighbor or something, nigga, like, oh, you all up? First off, obviously, see, one thing I learned is if a nigga asks you if your bitch got a friend, you like the bitch. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Be real. So if they already be snakes, you got who is a DMX? You gotta trust people to be themselves. So if you're a thief, I gotta trust you to be a thief. I can't be mad at you because you're being yourself. I gotta trust everybody to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that she don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not listening. There's too many females out. Like I've learned, I might start paying these hoes because we don't pay them to stay. We pay them to leave. I'm starting to learn that. I used to be, I ain't tricking on no bitch. They ain't paying no bitch nothing. But then I started realizing the headache that come with these hoes. If I can give a bitch $200 for a couple hours, I'm good. Compared to giving her $2,000, $3,000 a month for a headache and maybe some neck. The fuck? I can take that $3,000.
That's real.
Take $1,000 of that and get some neck all month.
Yeah. Man, that sounds logical. It makes sense, but I just can't do the direct pay you, like just pay you directly. I just can't.
Hey, my first time doing it, I know I'm gonna be like, all right, so do I set the money on the dresser? Do I hit it to you? Because I don't know what to do. But I'm finna find out.
Dude, all these are really like strip clubs. So I feel like you paying for a lap dance, you paying for like the illusion of sex. You're not even getting sex, you just paying for the illusion of it. That's crazy.
Paying for blue balls.
Yeah, you just getting excited for nothing, bro. And like some of them strippers be going, but you might get some of them strippers in the hood strip club. You might get a stripper for $200 or $300, but I ain't paying that for no in a court dog. I'm cool, man.
You go get you one of them women who gonna nag and antagonize you your whole goddamn life, and you gonna lose that shit you got on top of your head.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. There's nothing wrong with. I'm like the point of it. You know what I mean? Like we all paying with it for it some kind of way. Some kind of way it comes some kind of right.
Yeah, you
There's
do.
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Huh?
But I know, but I just can't do it straight out. But if you do that, I get it. I ain't mad. It makes sense, but I just can't say, here goes 300. I can't do. I can't do it.
There's nothing wrong with you do it like that.
It's like when you go. It's like when you go to Vegas. Y'all ever went to Vegas? That you know them girls that be on the car. Y'all did it. You did it.
I went to Vegas, but there was no girls. I was with a girl, so I wasn't looking though.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you with a girl, then you can't. Yeah, but I mean, in Vegas, they be looking bad. They ain't like no crackhead prostitutes. They be looking bad, man. You just
Now, what's really about to fuck up, man, they gave them the roses. They're gonna give us all the robots.
yeah, I seen that. Yeah, so but y'all are paying to smash the robot though?
I'm buying my robot. My
Hey,
robot
yo, you know what?
Yo,
There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But you know what? I wish Markel though. I'm 30. I'm about to be 33, right?
yeah,
You know
Just sell
what
it for a diamond.
you know what I wish I did? I wish I could have froze all my nut, right?
okay.
So I could be choosy who I want to give it to. Because we in a society where you drop a nut, that's on you. So, but if you could really put that shit out and shoot that shit up on the bitch like a Glock on San Andreas or Call of Duty, it really on you. I'm like, nah, this bitch ain't worthy. So you shot blinks the whole time. Like, life, these societies be different. You couldn't really, it wouldn't be no anger people. Like, nah, that bitch ain't good enough. I'm gonna keep on shooting this
Yeah.
blank air of this bitch.
And
Like
sometimes
water.
it's like, man, sometimes you get sex, but it don't be worth the headache sometimes. So I was like, man, I'm cool.
Like, you know what I mean?
So when dudes say that, just pay for it, I get it, but
And when you pay for it, you know what it's up.
well, I don't need it every day, so it don't run me like a girl can't like manipulate me with that. With
But
that,
I'm just saying, but
it don't run me like that.
but when you
You
pay
spend
for it,
600. You spend 600 to 1,200 a month on some masks, and that's 300 piece a person. Or and it could be the same person. I don't know how you gonna do mix and match. I don't know.
Big to match. What's up?
That's 1,200. Or your mother wife clothes. I want to go here. Let's go see this. The hoes don't ask for all that. They just want their money. You do what you do, bitch. Get on about your business. I'm out.
but buying it is really cheaper when you really think about this. The headache, you don't gotta worry about a prostitute ain't gonna come to you. Man, I'm pregnant. That's gonna fuck her bread up. So she's gonna be responsible.
From a money standpoint, yeah, y'all from a financial standpoint,
She ain't
y'all
gonna
right.
fuck her bottom line up. She ain't gonna fuck her bottom line up.
Yeah. I just can't.
Can't fuck them raw.
I'm not saying fuck them raw, but some things happen sometimes, you know.
Oh, prostitute? Oh no, I can't raw dog no
I'm
street.
just saying sometimes it happens, you know what I mean? You pound that bitch out right, this shit slip off, you know.
That's the only advantage.
Yeah, that do happen.
That shit gonna pop
But
off.
that's why
Pound
I
that
don't want.
100%.
That's why I don't want to risk. Well, the prostitute. What if the condom slip off and you have a baby with a streetwalker, bro? That's gonna be crazy. Then you gotta tell your family you had a baby with a streetwalker.
Sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes the undercover streetwalkers.
Yeah. And why you gotta try to vet people before you get too serious. I mean, we all.
You can't
I done did it.
you can't do CI. This shit ain't the FBI. Sometimes
Yeah,
the walkers
you
gonna
want
do
the
your
ass
ass.
right now, bro. You want the ass
What you
right now.
say?
You can't do that. You gotta see what the cousins is like, see what the family is like. You gotta see who these people before you start trying to have babies with them and shit.
It's undercover hoes out here, man. It's a lot of undercover hoes, man. There's black widows out here every day, B.
Well,
And
yeah,
they can't.
but that's why you gotta kind of vet them and be around them a little while, because they gonna show you the representative as long as they can.
And I'm
That's
okay with that. I'm okay with that because without my life, man, if I didn't mess with that 304 I had, you know what I mean, before, I wouldn't have my wife now. So I appreciate that 304 because I love what I have now.
so the 304 made you appreciate your wife more.
Yeah, the wife I got now, that 304, man. You got it. You cannot. That's what I told life about life. You can't fight tomato cans your whole life.
What that mean, man?
Excuse me.
Let's.
Excuse me. You gotta go. You gotta find you a Terrence Crawford. That's a 304. This bitch gonna beat you down, and then you find your Conor McGregor. Gonna make your life easy. Salsa dance with. You know what I mean? Fight like Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's an easier fight, but it's common. You know what I mean? You don't gotta fight a Felix Trinidad, a Cotto, a young Canelo. You know what I mean? That's I look at relationships like that.
Yeah.
A 304 gonna challenge you. You will.
Yeah, well, you don't want to wipe no 304 anyway. You don't want to. That happen every day too, but
it happens every day.
Because you know what?
The 304 got a lot of kids. I never met a 304 with no kids. How many hoes you know with no kids?
Yeah, cause it's kind of hard because they doing a lot of, they doing a lot of activity. So you're gonna get pregnant eventually if you just out there like that. Yeah, you ain't gonna, unless she kind of young, but you ain't gonna be a 304 with 0 kids. That's kind of rare. Cause you out there acting.
That's like finding a used car sale, a used cars block with cars with less than 10,000 miles. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. That's like a diamond in the rough. You like,
that's a diamond in the rough. You got a 2003 with 8,000 miles on it. Bitch,
but
what you do with this car?
The thing about women that's promiscuous though, because they've been around, they kind of knowledgeable too to men, so they know how to act like the perfect girlfriend for long enough sometimes. So you can't let that fool you. They know how to act like the perfect girlfriend for a minute. And they how you fool.
It's not enough. I can tell you. Some refurbished pussy can change your life. You know what I mean? But they got
it's all refurbished. Ain't nobody virgins out here. Ain't nobody virgins.
But you gotta want, if you Atari, you gotta expect things different. You ain't gonna be a PS5.
Yeah, they got all the video game references on it.
You can't get no DLC on Atari.
What you been drinking on, right?
I've been drinking on a little bit of Maker's Mark and shit like that.
Oh, I just do tequila, bro. Okay.
You know what I mean? But you gotta, like, a lot of people, I ain't lie on my past either, but you gotta get to the point where you gotta want to change, man. That's the biggest thing, man. You gotta want to put that work in, man. Ain't nothing wrong with putting the work in and not putting the work in.
Yeah, you gotta put the work in all aspects of life. You gotta put the work in.
You got to, because that fluff won't get out. I'm gonna set the point where if you don't want to put the work in, don't lie to yourself, man. Don't be lying to these kids, man.
Yeah, true that.
And that's the worst thing I feel bad about Papoose situation. With that, you got a kid with that 304,
but
the kid got to struggle.
But bro, he said he done caught her cheating multiple times. Man, a woman cheat on me once, I'm done. I can't forgive it. I know I'll be the type. I'm petty, so every argument she be like, "You ain't put the toilet seat down." I'll be like, "Yeah, but you cheated, bro. I know me, bro."
I can understand why Pap stayed with though. But if it was some Cassie situation, like I said, Cassie right there, that white man probably got free pass. There's no way in hell she can talk to me in kind of crazy way.
Yeah, like she can't
even tell me no to no pussy after some situation I heard about in that court case. Right? That situation right there, you can't even have no nose.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say that. If she tell me no, it's no. I ain't with
I'm just saying, all you got to think that about 8 niggas at a time, you can't tell me no. And you can't even talk about my sex.
I'm just like, man, but
8 dicks? Pause. There can't be 8 dicks.
He can't talk to me crazy. Ain't that much in the world.
I said, you staying up to 8 niggas?
I'm just saying that white fella.
That's crazy, bro. 8 dudes is crazy. I ain't no way, bro. I can't do that.
I'm just saying,
at once, nigga. God damn.
No, I would be there if it's at different times. That's way too much cheating, bro. I ain't no way.
I say this day, man. The 304s, they got options, right?
Bro, if you get cheated on and you forgive them, they gonna cheat again, bro. They gonna cheat again. And then you gonna forgive them and they gonna cheat again. That's what happened to Pat. That's anybody though. Cause you essentially telling them it's okay.
But we all kind of cheat in some kind of way, man. Mentally.
Oh,
might not be the physical joint, but a lot of these bitches unhappy, man.
But if you do
a
a physical joint, that's if you sex, then I'm done. A dude,
they don't gotta be sexing. That motherfucker might be thinking about somebody else during sex. You never know.
Well, you ain't gonna never know that. But if like a girl getting like penis pictures to her phone, bro, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I'm cool with being by myself. So I don't gotta be in a relationship because I feel lonely. I don't really feel like loneliness shit. Like I go places by myself and all that. So man, I just don't gotta stay. I just don't gotta put up with stuff to be in a relationship, man. I don't know if that's weird, but I just like
that's not weird, but you know what I mean? But me,
you staying, bro? You staying at the
I might rent if I
He a lover ass nigga, man. He done got married like 5 times, man.
Hey yo, I'm renting the bitch. Hey,
so you really a lover guy, bro. This is your podcast persona, bro. You really a lover guy, dog.
Why would I not be? What kind of nigga want to die alone? What kind of tough nigga want to die alone without somebody calling him off? What kind of shit wrong with you, man?
I ain't say die alone, man, but
I'm yo,
I'm lover and little fighter, man. You up here, man?
Hey, boom. I've been doing self-love for 32 years. I'm not doing that no more.
So this your second marriage?
Yeah, man. Everybody
okay, hey. Second time to charm, man. I ain't mad at you, man.
That's the last time, but
second and last.
I say this, man. There's nothing wrong with being loved, man. So let me say this in the beginning. There's nothing wrong with being loved, and
ain't no
experience that because
you ain't supposed to get divorced,
huh? What you say, Killer?
You ain't supposed to get divorced.
I didn't get divorced. The nigga gave me the paperwork. I signed it. You know. So I'm not gonna hold nobody hostage. That was my first case.
You don't say that shit. Nigga, you're supposed to spend your life with me. You're the person who was wrong. You supposed to fix that shit.
Nah, some things happen that you just can't. I ain't trying to hold her either. I don't want nobody to on me.
That's why I don't because you're gonna remove God's vows and say till death do us part don't mean shit.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole point of getting married because you're gonna die with this person. Fuck us or not. That's why I won't get married because niggas want to get married because of the glitch. Let's do the motherfucking show. Let's look good and take the pictures and I love you. But they not ready to go through the thick and thin of being married. What I go through, you go through. We are not supposed to break up this shit unless I'm forcing it on you. But then you shouldn't be allowing me to force that on you. So you fix that. At the end of the day,
like, if you cheat, then you breaking the vows anyway. Some actions
why did they cheat though?
Breaking the vows.
Most men cheat after they get married because the female stop want to give them sex. And they're like, oh, they feel like they, you know what I'm saying? And then, but why did the woman cheat though?
Yeah, but if the woman she could say, "Oh, you weren't giving me something I needed," right? Like dudes can't get away with that. You can't say, "Oh, I cheated because you weren't giving me something I needed in a relationship." That don't work for guys, dude. That only works for ladies.
Because we sound like we complaining this shit. I get that, but at the same time, it's like instead of even trying to complain about it, stand on it. Like you know, nigga, I've been asking for something for 6 months. You ain't giving me that. I ain't about to go back and forth. You can yell and you want. I said what I said. If you didn't want me cheating, you should have been busting that shit open. Simple. Now everything else you got to say, you can say, exploit your feelings, cry, go tell your friends, all that other shit. But all you have to do is this. Now, same thing with the men.
Yeah. You
I don't want to go back to no woman.
Yeah, man or woman.
Go ahead, my bad, bro.
Man or woman, man, you gotta hide. You can't be using like sex as a bargaining chip, man. It ain't cool. Like any like, oh, you didn't wash the dishes, so I ain't giving you no sex. I mean, if you don't wash the dishes ever, then okay. But you know what I mean, man. You can't be mad over every little thing. Like, oh, I ain't because you as a man, you can't say, oh, I'm mad at you, so I ain't gonna pay the rent this month. You can't say that, man.
Hey, yo, Michael, I want to know
Yes,
this.
the
I want
fuck
to know
you
this,
can.
man.
That's crazy, but that's crazy, man.
I gotta ask you this though,
No,
Michael.
because see, this thing about women, they know their position, right? They know they're supposed to be protected, and they know they're supposed to be provided for. So, with that being said, it don't matter what I say to you, you're still supposed to protect and provide for me. I'm a female, so if I
Right.
punch you, it don't matter if I punch you with all my might. I'm a female. You can't punch me back. Anything that I do to you, you can't do to me because I'm a female. Forget it. Hold it on real fucking head. Well, I'm here to tell you, these motherfuckers been asking for 50-50. If I have to get on the bus ever, I will not get up for no woman. We about to play this motherfucking game because at the end of the day, when that glass downstairs, regardless if you make more money or me than not, when that glass break downstairs, who you want to get up?
If she a handicapped woman, you get up. she got.
That's what I'm saying. So regardless, that's what I'm saying. That's why a woman should know, like, regardless of what position you think you have to understand that you are under a protection of the man. A lot of these females, when they going out here cheating and they're not getting what they want, they expecting the man to cut down every fucking tree in the forest with his bare hands. Like, what the fuck? Oh, you seen that shit on social media? So you think the CIA ain't making a play into that? The CIA ain't promoting all of our graduate young men. They promoting all the niggas that's choking motherfucking switches and shit. So now you seeing the motherfucking female here with some long ass hair that she done got fucking sponsored to put on. And now you feel like you should have it. You don't even know she got it for free. And how do we know she got it for free? Because nigga, when motherfucking bling bling came out, every time I come around the city bling, all that shit was fake. They told us. We out here struggling and grinding to get the good shit while they on the fucking stage with the fake shit.
That's what Turk said, but Burbis and he never had no fake chain.
But at the same time, we know he didn't because wasn't he arguing with Lil Wayne about his money? He probably did have the real shit and gave them the fake shit.
Yeah. I gotta say this though, Michael, man.
You got what?
What your situation is, man? How many 304s you met in a wheelchair, man? I'm trying to tell Boom about the 304s in a wheelchair, man. It's different, man.
I ain't met a lot of wheelchair girls. I only like maybe a couple of my chicks in my whole life had a disability. On the real, man, you don't run into disability chicks every day, bro. It ain't like it's a lot out here, bro. I'm for real. If I'm at a bar, every time I'm like a chick with a disability or a dude, I give them a
I
hand.
mean not like disability with her legs are dead. Like I met a couple chicks that legs were dead.
Oh, I mean, but even them, you gotta, if you go to like a rehabilitation, you gotta be like in them circles. Like if you go to a rehab place every week or something, you might run into them, but you don't see a whole lot. I know. I know this one woman on my social media page because I was on a Kendra G show a few years ago. If y'all know who Kendra G is. She famous, but she do like a dating show online. So I went on there once, and I saw the girl in there. She married now, so she married and happy and doing good. So, I mean, I know of a couple, and it's a chick online I follow that rap that she paralyzed. So,
ain't no wrong with that, man. I say this, man. If they're paralyzed, that water still will flow, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
I asked a couple. Every situation different, but I asked a couple. So how it works for some of those women, they might be paralyzed from the waist down, so they can't feel nothing like on the outside of they like vagina or whatever, but they can feel it in the inside. They just can't. They don't got no feeling on the outside.
Like I got an app when I was afraid. If I was Diddy, man,
they feeling it inside though.
If I was Diddy, I would. If I was him, I would got some baddies that was in wheelchairs because that's half rolls. You had to worry about them go on a plane like that.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I mean, some of them bad just because, like, some of them was just bad and then was in a car accident or something like that. You know, it wasn't like the car accident didn't make them ugly; it just made them paralyzed. You know what I mean?
You
Really?
don't got to worry about their shoes getting creased up because they're not really walking on them.
Nah, they know. Like in my case, I can actually walk on crutches. So some of them can walk too, and they just can't like walk like real fast for a long time. But the ones that's paralyzed, yeah. Oh, it's a chick on my Instagram. What's her name? But yeah, she like in shape. She rap. She bad.
That's what I'm trying to tell Boom. Boom tried to judge me because I took a lady's leg one time when we was dating.
You took her legs.
Yeah, she was trying to talk crazy to me, so I told her she ain't gonna walk out my life.
Come on, man. That ain't happen for real, bro. What you took a prosthetic?
Yeah, prosthetic leg, and you know, ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Hey, did this really happen, bro? I don't believe that story, bro. I don't believe that.
Niggas put it in his backseat, bro.
I don't believe that, bro.
Hey, Michael, you know how long it would take to make a prosthetic leg again?
Man, I don't know. It do take a while, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's smart. That's smart.
Man, I ain't gonna believe that unless you bring her on the pod, bro. I'm not gonna believe that. I'm not a very proud of this story, man. I don't believe you, bro.
You know, you think about it, man. You can't remake a prosthetic leg.
If you did that, you're a wild dude. Craziest thing I had, I was with this chick, and then one of my exes just sent me a picture randomly. So she came to me and she was like, "Hey, you got something to tell me?" And I was like, "Nah." And she was like, "Do you got something to tell me?" And I was like, "What?" So, man, she ended up calling it. Man, we was in the car. So she ended up like she grabbed my phone and ran out the car and locked the door. So then I couldn't catch it. So then she called the girl and man, but I ain't had nothing to do with it, man. It's just so
hold up, man. So she took your phone and locked you in the car.
She took my phone, locked me in the car, and called the girl.
You know that's kidnapping.
Yeah, man, I couldn't do nothing, man. But
you gonna beat that case through. You got the.
She, you know, she could run faster than me. I couldn't keep up with her. So, man, she just called the girl and they got into it on the phone. But, man, hey, I ain't do nothing, man. The girl just sent me a picture out the blue. I ain't like I wasn't talking to her or nothing. But so, I ain't got no problem. The girl did a run and locked the door so I couldn't catch her and called the girl on the phone, bro.
That's why I told Boom, man, he gotta stop this hate shit, man. Everybody deserves love. Boom believes people that in wheelchairs don't deserve no love, man. That's crazy to me, man.
They deserve love, man. Everybody need love, man.
I ain't say that. I said that he need to stop.
I know he be trolling, bro. I know him, man.
He degrading himself and going after disabled people because he said he had a blind girl or some shit. What's up about the blind girl?
No, I said it's nothing wrong with the blind.
All his girls have IEPs. This nigga, man.
There's nothing wrong with that. They deserve love too, though, man. But if they blind, if they blind, you a perfect 10 for them.
I ain't gonna lie, nah. I did know these sisters, they blind. And they bad too.
They bad. Like Boom.
So what you saying is you want to go to the special place? You said get too.
I went to high school with them. They went to my high school. They bad though. I ain't gonna lie. They both married now. They bad. They married to some dudes with good jobs, man. You know, cause if you bad, bro, and you a woman, you a fire dude, bro.
But I'm just saying because they
like it good. They like in good shape and everything, man. So
because they blind, they might not be able to see the love, but they can feel it.
Yeah, they can feel it. They ain't paralyzed. They just can't see.
I'm not judging you, but I would think that you probably would be in hell when we cross over. You know, this nigga said they can't see the love, but they can feel it. What is wrong with this man?
Y'all know
Right, man.
Rob be practicing for a stand up, so I already know. I know he be practicing for the stage.
I'm just saying that everybody deserves love, man. Boom.
Oh,
That's
we
all
here
I'm
the guinea
saying.
pigs. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
You know he practicing his routine
I
over
don't
there.
mind. I don't mind.
nothing wrong with it, man. Dude, what you got any news today, Boom? You try to get the video, man. You got any news today, man?
Oh man. All right, let me see what I got.
Let me hit the video first, man.
Hey,
Tell people news, Boom. Go ahead,
that's
man.
right. I thought, that's just the intro. Okay, I get. I'm sorry, man. I go ahead.
Oh man, it's crazy because he told me my mic messing up. My mic still messing up.
A little static.
A little bit, man. It's all right.
And I gotta get my shit right. I just moved, so please forgive me, man. I just moved. I'm actually working off of tablets and shit. I'm working off of this tablet, my news off of this tablet, and I cracked my computer screen. But we ain't about to know motherfucking. We're gonna talk about this little bit news I got from my brother here on Color People News. Now, I got some crazy shit going on, talking about making the stallion lie. I think making the stallion lie.
Man, I can't say that shit. I feel like this. If he was trying to cover up for Kelsey, right? Because he was trying to get a real one and didn't want to snitch, then you gotta pay for the. Cause why you didn't say she shot him in the first place? You can't. If you gonna try to come back now, cause you like, oh, now that I'm in here, like, man, I really gotta do 10 years. But bro,
He thought he was gonna skate because he's
bro, if you gonna take the rap, then take the rap. But you should have said that at first. She did it. But if you gonna go back now and say, man, now that I'm really in here and gotta really do this time, I ain't do it. It just sounds crazy, nah.
I really don't believe she really got shot in the foot, regardless. I just don't. It's hard for me to believe it.
So
Because
nobody shot her. That's what you think?
I don't think it was a bullet in general. If you got shot in the foot, you're not going to perform the next day. You know how long it would take a bullet going your lodge in your foot to heal?
But man, what if she got grazed in the foot?
I don't think she
I
got
ain't
grazed.
never got shot. I don't know. I'm asking y'all. I don't know.
I'm saying if the niggas, I'm just saying this. She said the nigga said dance, bitch, dance. Right? And the nigga was shooting at her feet, right? The nigga was shooting at her feet. Let's just say, hypothetically. Come on, man.
So
If the bullet grazed her foot, she would have been she's in the hospital long.
so you think she made up the story because Tori was smashing them both?
That nigga Tory Lanez is a menace, man. I think he's fucking
I
both
think
of
that
them.
Kelsey is her best friend, and she decided that she was going to choose best friend over a nigga.
Not even that. Like if
So
you look at this, you listen. Go ahead.
hold on. So you think she was trying to cover up for Tori because they were together?
No, I think she was trying to cover up for Kelsey because she said at first it wasn't nobody even shot nothing at first, so she kind of was trying to cover up for both of them. But I believe that it came out that she was messing with what's his name, and he went on and was like, "Yeah, he shot." Like,
So
you know what I'm saying? Because they have video of him saying he didn't get shot.
yeah,
There's
and
video
then,
of her in her own mouth. She didn't get shot.
yeah, she did. She said first she was scared and she didn't want, But what about the video? Remember when Tori called Kelsey from jail? He was like, "Man, I'm sorry, I was just drunk." How y'all explain that conversation?
I gotta say this, man. I got called in the cops a lot of times by females, man. I
Yeah,
gotta say this, man.
he said a lot of times. Damn.
Them broad, you hurt them bitches' feelings. They're gonna call the cops on you.
It could. Hey, how many times that happens to you?
At least about 6 times.
Man, I always tell females, if you get mad at me, and you call the cops, that's it. Cause I know I ain't did nothing that bad for you to call the cops. So if you get mad at me and call the cops being spiteful, it's a wrap. If I survive, it's a wrap. I'm never talking to you again. Cause you
That's
put my
what
life in jeopardy. You playing. Cause you emotional. That ain't
there's
right.
a lot of them to do that, man. And I
I
gotta
know.
do this though.
But then motherfuckers go back and keep talking to him. I ain't doing that, man. I
Like
take that
if you
serious.
like Megan Stein, you gotta look at her as a thing. The guy Parson, you gotta listen to music. Fontaine said all about her. About she's an alcoholic, she's not to be trusted. You can listen to the music. I can't play it on YouTube, but
No, I think I heard the Megan Dissy, man. But I'm saying, man, if he was gonna see, he should have said that from the beginning, man. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna take the rap for the female, and then, man,
she lied. She lied about sleeping with the baby. She lied about sleeping with all them dudes.
I get that, but I get the line about sleeping with the dude. But hey, man, did y'all? Cause that's like, okay,
She's a liar. She a liar.
I'm gonna say fuck
Liar.
man, but I'm like,
all they do.
did y'all see the clip of I guess T Grizzly cousin and somebody else there in the car, they got pulled over. So T Grizzly on the phone, they talking to him, and he like, well, somebody gotta take the rap. So T Grizzly cousin tried to get the other dude that was in the car to take the rap, talking about that, give him 20 G's. 20K ain't enough. You crazy? I ain't doing no time for 20K. I ain't doing a month for 20K.
It was T Grizzly's brother that got caught up, and they tried to put him in
My
custody.
brother, okay. Yeah,
Um,
I ain't for 20K, I ain't doing 1 month. But that ain't enough.
1 month, 20K, I do that.
Nah, bro. I ain't doing. You might get stabbed in jail and not make it up.
You gotta give it all ahead of time. You gotta hit the cash out.
Not for 20K. Cause like, okay, and they was like, you ain't got no charge, so they just gonna give you like, but probation or a year. But what if he get a judge on a bad day and they get way more time than that? Cause that doesn't happen. Like, oh, I didn't think they was gonna give me a this much time, and they did. I ain't doing that for 20K.
Markel, that's the same reason why Michael Vick went down. That dog shit. I was the first thing that said.
Let me move into the news. You finna go somewhere else.
Go ahead.
Some serious is zip tying children right now. Children and adults, all these immigrants are being grabbed up and tied up. Children, middle schools, elementary schools, colleges, jobs, they're running around and they're tying them. One of the craziest things is they are tying the children. The reason that I bring that up is because there's a trend going around right now called black fatigue. Have y'all heard of that?
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Black fatigue. I'm putting both of them together. Black fatigue is pretty much events in concerts and such things. Have what they call quote unquote obnoxious black people. That's my baby. You tell them no screaming in the crowd, but you hear them don't scream because that's their house moment or their moment. And they're calling the who are trending with this, and they don't want to be around that. There are different races that say that they don't want to be around. They need to be careful. That's the reason I bring that up with the San Antonio information is because I feel like this next piece of news is what starts my conspiracy-ness. So I tell y'all the zip tie, then I tell y'all the black fatigue. So if they doing that to them, what do y'all think they do to us? The reason I say that is because now you move on to what's going on in Memphis. In Memphis, you have the FBI rolling in, and you also have the check companies coming in. buying up a lot of land in the black neighborhoods. In the back of the black neighborhoods, they're building a lot of buildings and stuff, letting off these chemicals that's going into the water. So when you start thinking about this, I want you guys to think about Flint with the water and shit. I want you to think about how they're forcing people to go on stress. And I want you to think about how they are looking at us with black fatigue. And I want you to think about how this shit can come on one of us at this very moment and what type of transfer of power they are trying to do right now. And with that being said, yeah, I'm doing news. That's the news for y'all.
Okay, I heard you when you was talking about Flint, but before that, the static was kind of bad. So what was the? Just give me some first part you were saying.
Okay,
What was that about?
pretty much. I talked about the kids being zip tied from the immigrants, and I brought that into the black fatigue, where they're saying tired of black people being part of or being loud and obnoxious at events and all the time being just extra and shit. And then I brought up the fact that the FBI has moved into Memphis along with tech companies, and the tech companies buying the land in areas where the black people are in, and it's also polluting the air with the things that they're building, plus the water. And so when you think about the water, then you want to think about Flint, because you know what went on with Flint and their water. So this is not too far-fetched from a place where you go where there are people that don't have anything. And it's not just a black thing, but you know, we down there. But for the people that don't have anything, how they can just get y'all about to get us out the way. And then where do we go?
I just think with a lot of things, poor people are usually the guinea pig, or sometimes that's minorities. But like, so say if they gotta dump some waste, they ain't gonna do it in the affluent area with the people with all the money. They gonna do it where the poor people at. And I was reading something and it said Trump was trying to stop all those like regulations because companies wasn't able to just dump shit wherever and do whatever they wanted to do because pollution and like polluted water and all that. If they relax on some of those stipulations, these companies could just do whatever to say because they're saving money. So if you allow these companies just to do whatever they want to do and just worry about the bottom line, then it's gonna be bad.
I want to disagree with the part where you said Trump was trying to find somewhere to stop it. I want to ask you a question real quick. Have you ever heard of Neuralink?
Not stop it. I said he was trying to relax the government regulations and say it ain't like a federal, so it's like state to state. So whatever the state wanted to do was cool.
Yeah, he was definitely on that. But have you ever heard of Neuralink?
Is that the one that they're trying to put in their brain for? Tell me. Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly.
Yeah, putting their brain for like an ID, right? Pretty much.
I mean, it's for everything, man. You can probably use it to find out why your heart beating so fast or slow. You can find out exactly where the problem is in your body. It can connect to a computer.
Yeah, they know.
The scary thing about this. The scary thing about this situation is the tech companies that's being built are tech companies like Tesla and all this AI shit and all that shit.
Right.
Well, as soon as Trump stepped into office, who is his right hand man?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Not the vice president.
But you see Trump and him at odds now because he didn't like the big beautiful bill. So I guess Elon stepping down from the administration. You don't think so?
That's all the game. Right? So that's what they want you to do, right? When they want you to look right, you probably need to look left, man, because this is what's going on. Trump's father, first off, Elon is African, all of us on this planet, right? He's from Africa, he was born in Africa, he's an African, South African born in.
Right.
There's so many fucking South Africans in here talking about farmers are being killed in South Africa. This is how you know they playing the game. They're not lying, but they're not giving you the full truth. They just got they homies about it.
Yeah. I was like, all the South Africans and apartheid when the white people was a minority, but they was running like 80% of everything when apartheid was going on. So after apartheid, they kind of lost their power and they kind of want it back. I seen online it was a all white city in South Africa. So
you can't go there and no. But I know what this South African, the way it playing it is not that they not like there were white farmers dying. Like just the bullshit. But there's also African, black African. You know what I'm saying? And they all was dying. It wasn't just the white crowd. They brought in while.
Yeah, because that's what they were saying. It's like some farmers died, but it wasn't nowhere near as many as y'all said. And it wasn't just white farmers.
But y'all want to kick out the immigrants in the United States, or kick them out while bringing white people in. So it's a game that's being played, and that's why I'm looking at this whole Memphis move, because you FBI in there, FBI in there with predominantly black people, and you start and then you just spread that shit the fuck out. Same thing they doing they moved in over. They bombed it. Think of it like this. We started in Florida. They started bombing us in Florida because they said we got fucking terrorists in Florida. So they bombed the black people in Florida and tell us the safe haven is Georgia. We run up to Georgia and they bombed Georgia because they say it's terrorists in there. We get all the way to motherfucking Tennessee. There. You can't come to Virginia. Why not? Because we don't want to come to America. And then they just bombed Tennessee because we did. We have to figure something together, and it doesn't even matter the color. I'm tripping about no color shit, but at the end of the day, we're playing chess. We're not seeing it because we're so worried about how much baby oil Diddy was using, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real wicked out here.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, because I don't know what y'all political affiliation is, I just think Trump, he do a good job of like putting something in your face while he doing other stuff behind your back. So he'll like, oh, let me free these family people. Let me free these what's that Christy, and they had that reality show. He freed the husband and wife, right? And then and then they were saying he freed NBA young boy. I don't know if that was true, but he didn't free Larry Hoover, but he commuted the sentence.
That right there. So you free Larry, you pardon Larry Hoover, you commute the sentence, and then you know the state is still right there waiting on you.
Yeah, and you know people on social media, they're not gonna look deep into it. So they're like, oh, Larry Hoover free, but no, he still got a state case for like 200 years. So we gotta see if they let that case go or not. I don't know if it's true, but so alleged. But somebody online was saying with Larry Hoover, they was trying to starve him, so they weren't feeding him, and he lost a lot of weight. They was hoping that he unalived before it was it just
No, I didn't do too much research. I didn't do too much research on Larry Hoover, but was he for the community when they started making those games, or was he after the community game?
I mean, he started the GD. So
did he started on? But it's
Larry Hoover, yeah. Cause I'm from that's a Chicago gang. I'm from Gary, Indiana. That's 30 minutes away. That's why I live in Minnesota now, but I'm from Gary. So yeah, Larry Hoover is a leader. Now after some years in prison, he tried to change the perception of the game and call it growth and development. But if we being real, bro, it's still a game. He trying to change because he older now. He trying to get out. He been in there for like 30 years. So he trying to get out. I think he done wrote some children's books and all that. But yeah, he started to change.
Let me ask y'all this last question. Rod, you take this one, man. Did the culture trick us?
Say that again.
Did the culture trick us?
Did the culture what?
My bad. Did the culture trick us?
No, I mean everybody, not me, some people, but everybody knew it was a gang. I mean, I think originally, like in the 60s, gangs started off as a positive thing, but once they brought the drugs in the community, it turned bad. So like everybody knew GD was a gang. Who thought it wasn't a gang?
So it ain't that we didn't think it was a gang. When I actually did the culture trick us, I mean, like, because we learned things from Easy and them, right? Niggas want to going crazy on gangs, but when they got being popular, and all the kids got to learn about it, it was like express this, right? A nigga rapping in the jail cell.
I mean, yeah.
But before that, we had Big Enemy, we had LL Cool J. Niggas was rapping about positive shit until West Coast came in and started bringing the gang. It seemed like the culture took the gang shit. Fuck the police.
Yep. And when people say that, this is what I gotta say. No matter what, man, sex, drugs, and rock and roll sell more than anything else. We love drugs, sex, violence, and guns in America. We love our guns. We love porn is a $1 billion industry. I just went to go see the comedian Ryan Davis. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he a pretty popular comedian. He was on the show Insecure. Yeah. So he made I love him. I saw him twice now. He made a joke about, hey fellas, now I'm about to ask y'all a question, and y'all gotta tell the truth, even though your girl's right here. So he was like, ladies, y'all see how quiet they got? The whole room quiet, because it's a comedy show, so most dudes with their girl, because he's saying some real shit. But you know how when you with your girl, you can't laugh too hard, because she could be like, so he like, so I'm gonna start at this end of the room and get y'all on this end of the room time to get ready for the question. So the question was, who watch porn? And dudes like kind of laughing and quiet. It's like, oh, okay. They don't watch porn in Minnesota, but it's a $1 billion industry. Somebody watching it. So I'm just saying, bro, we love sex. We love guns. Don't nobody want their guns taken away. Don't nobody want like more serious background checks on guns. Because some people don't need guns. Some of these people off. Some of these people off mentally, and they really don't need guns. But you could go to a gun show, and you know how the guns be like broken up in parts, and then you can put them together yourself, because technically they not selling you a whole gun. You can go to a gun show or online, get pieces, make your own gun, and you don't got to go through all those checks and balances. So it's like, I don't know, man. We love guns. We love sex. We love drugs here. Drugs.
It's the whole cognitive dissonance, man. We say it motherfucking rock on the beat. The other nigga. That's what we listen to while we talking about peace. The nigga on the speaker about kill that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. They just playing like a cat and mouse game, man. So it's like,
ain't nothing wrong grabbing no pussy though, man. I'm glad you guys. I'm glad we had the situation. You can go back to grabbing pussy.
Yeah. Hey, what song say Trump say when you got the money, they let you do it. And I can't say that's a lie. I ain't got his money, but I know some women that will
What
for
Dion said?
the right price, and it ain't gotta be $1 million.
What the man
They'll
said
do it
was
way cheaper than that.
what? Hey, Mike, what the $1 million man said? Everybody got a price.
Hey man, I don't know. Some things I ain't got a price for.
I mean, before we get out of here,
It depends on what it is, bro. Some things I ain't doing for $1 trillion, but some people got a price for everything. I ain't got a price. Some things I ain't got a price for.
I got a question for y'all before we get out of here, man. We all run a while, man. How much are you paying? How much you paying for the coochie now? What would y'all limit back in the day?
Man, how desperate am I? What's the scenario? Just like me right now, or like, man, it's been like 30 years since I had some. I don't know, man. Me right now, I ain't paying for it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Let me say this.
I feel like, man, the woman gonna look at you like a sucker too, and you could not care, but
Let me say the chick. Let me say what the chick tell you. She was like, "Yo, I'm behind my rent. I need a good 150 piece. That pay my rent off."
hey, let me tell you, can I tell y'all a story related to that? So I was on back in the day, I was on this dating site called Tag. Y'all, so I'm on Tag, right? And it be some ratchet girls on Tag. It ain't like eHarmony or nothing like that. So I'm on Tag. So I had only talked to the girl like probably about 3 times. So one day she called me. Now, man, I was young, so I was probably like 24, 25. I had my own apartment at like 22, 23. So, chicks around that age didn't always have their own apartment yet. So that was kind of like, oh, you got your own place. So chick called me one day. Now, we only talked about 3 or 4 times. She was like, yeah, it was like springtime and I'm in Minnesota, so it's kind of cold. She was like, yeah, my mom kicked me out. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm horny and hungry. That's what she told me. She horny and hungry. So she basically said, let me crash, give me something to eat. I'll give you some. I go, man, I had to let her stay outside because I couldn't do it. This why. I had to stay, she had to stay in the cold. I ain't know the chick like that. She said it was her and her cousin, right? So you might think like, oh man, threesome shit. But I didn't know that. They might have been some motherfucker trying to rob me and set me up, one. But two, I was like, okay, so when you gotta leave in the morning, where you gonna go? You ain't got nowhere to go. That's why you coming here. So then now you gonna try to guilt trip me in the morning, like, oh man, it's cold outside. I don't know where to go. Now, if she had somewhere to go, if she said, man, tomorrow it's the guarantee I'm at my cousin's house, I might let her stay. But let me tell you, if I would have let her stay, dog, I wouldn't have hit it. Cause I don't want no sex. You only giving me sex because you hungry. I don't know. I don't feel right, bro. I just would have let her crash and then let her go home in the morning. I don't want no, man, I'm starving. I need the egg sandwich, so I give you some of this cat. I'm cool, man.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because our intentions are true, right?
Yeah.
Because I told Boom this story right here. I paid for it one time, man.
How much you pay?
$35 one time.
Oh, okay. Hey, man. The 44, that's good.
But I got the money back. Got the money back because the old man needed to cash the check. I got my $35 back. So I really won. I got it for free.
So hold up. You gave her the money and you got some, and then she gave you the money back?
Yeah.
Why she give you the money back?
Because she need a ride to go cash that check.
Oh, so you told her it cost $35 for rent? Oh, you cold, bro. Okay, so how many days later did she call you to cash the check?
About like a week later.
Okay.
I saw them walking.
Okay, that ain't so bad. But 35, bro, how far was the bank, bro?
Not fine at all. I'll cone in the barbarian.
That's a lot for just one ride, bro. 35. Hey, when you got the money back, you a little colder than me, man.
You know what I mean?
You a little colder than me. I can't.
So did you tell her?
Hey, Markel, it was different because she ate the groceries too.
So
Did you tell her like how did y'all get to 35? Like,
yeah, because that's an odd number. You ain't say 40, 50, you said 35.
that's how you got like, I got a 20 in the 5. I got a 20 in the 5. Shit.
You gotta say, this is what you gotta say. I got 35. What I'm trying to do.
Oh, he said I got 30. Yeah, that's all you got.
Trying to get a deal.
So you
okay,
man, it was only 40 and you was trying to negotiate the price, boy. You cold, man.
I need the rest of the 5 for some beer. Because it was not good to see what I was looking at.
And then a week later, you charged her $35 to take it to the bank.
That's how you gotta get it back, man.
I
not to mention, she more than likely, because I fucked with Rod, I say 7 or 10 times she was disabled.
Man,
you know, but I ask you this, man. Have y'all been to a crackhead funeral?
I mean, nah, man, all the crackheads I know, they still alive. I ain't gonna even lie. The crackheads don't die, bro. I know dudes that was a crackhead when I was a kid, and them motherfuckers still doing crack and alive and well, bro. Still
A lot of people understand the crackheads are the Mexicans of our neighborhood, urban.
Man,
that bad to afford it.
Man, you don't pill poppers be dying. You could die on one pill. Them crackheads be living forever.
Hey, man, and I gotta appreciate this. Today, crackheads got so much knowledge, right? I was over one the other day, and you know, he told me, he said, man, you gotta put a cover over that beer that roach won't drink your beer. So they give you knowledge.
Man, that ain't no, man, come on, man. That ain't no knowledge, man. That's common sense. Hey, but they real innovative, though. They know how to make a pipe out of anything, bro. They do it.
Man, I'm telling you, man. They innovative. Man,
I wish they use that for good, but man.
They're not gonna die alone either. How many crackheads you know that died alone?
Nah, they do be having girlfriends. But can you really trust them? They live in that life, so I guess you ain't gotta trust them because anybody that's gonna give them some crack, they gonna go. But yeah, they do be in relationships too. They be 20 years deep. Nah, I ain't been no crackhead films because they all alive still.
I've been to a couple, man. But it's cool though because they social, right? They don't talk about their social comments and I'm like, damn, that bitch smoke crack because they all smoke crack, right? So you can be really respecting gangster, right?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I grew up in Gary. It be some of them, man, like you really know, and you look out for them because they good people. They just in that struggle, you know. But some of them be good people for real. You know
some
what I mean?
Some smart people. I met some smart crackheads.
Yeah, they be smart too. They just one day some of them had the DMX story, like somebody laced my blunt, or somebody was just like you was over somebody's house and like you want to try this, and they thought they could try it and just be cool, and then they got addicted to it. But that's why I don't even want to try it because I think I'm strong enough, but I never said, man, I want to try crack and see how high I can get.
But this is, man, it's not like I respect it because
I had one scare.
You hit it? How was it?
I thought
you tried it.
So me and my brother was 13 years old, man. This older nigga, man, gave us an 8-ball and shit. So we was breaking down each other's like, sell it or whatever. But he looked over at me and was just like, you want to try it? And I was just like, right before I said anything, which I was about to say no, we both were just like, nah. But that was the only scare. Like, that was the only scare I had.
But you ever heard of dudes that be like, they be slanging it, and then you know how you gotta taste it a little bit? and then they get addicted. I heard that dealers get addicted from that, from tasting it, or they just be curious. Like, go ahead.
The thing about it with them is they do lines first.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
They think that's cooler. You know, Tony Montana.
What's happening is one line can get you like, you know what I'm saying, the whole grandma soda can get you an 8-ball of crack. So they like, shit, I just take it and cook it.
I gotta say
And
this,
then, you know, like I said, I think I got some mind, so if I can do, I'm good with this. You know, these niggas out here around up.
I gotta say this, man. Never did an undercover crackhead, right?
Nah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad for business, man. Because one
They
time,
out here too. The functional ones that you don't know, they be out here too. The ones that still eat they 3 meals a day, yeah, they out here.
because a chick was riding me one time, man. The crack pipe hit my nipple, man. I'm telling you, my shit. I don't got no nerve damage. I got nerve damage in my right nipple, man. That pipe hit my nipple. Man, before we get,
so what was the crack? Where was the pipe at? Where did it fall from?
Her mouth. Riding was in the pipe.
So you ain't know she had it in her mouth while she was riding.
All I heard that Lil Wayne noise, the lighter. What the fuck going on?
All right, man. All right. Wow, bro.
Man, before we get out of here, man, let the people know where they can find you social media wise, and all that.
Go ahead, man.
Man, you know, I'm booming. Motherfucking find me a podcast that we down for right now, man. Trying to get my shit back up. Find me on Tuesdays, 8:15. Find me on Wednesdays, 8:15 on What the Shit Podcast. You know, and follow me on all those podcasts with What the Shit and the Quarter. Hello.
That's what up. Hey man, yeah, man. First of all, I do the podcast with Rule Life NASA every Thursday. It's called Handicap and Chill. So we both handicap and we be chilling. So we just talk about a wide array of topics, man. Current events, sports, ladies, anything under the sun. Check us out on YouTube, Handicap and Chill Podcast. You can follow me on TikTok. I am Michael57. Instagram, Michael57_. Facebook, man, is Michael Watson. I got a black shirt on, standing on my crutches. So just hit me up.
Hey, I couldn't tell you was disabled. The fuck?
Yeah. Hold up, man. The chair, see the chair. I'm sitting. I got my crutches, but I'm sitting in my chair when I do the pod. So yeah, I'm in the chair right now. Yeah.
Man, don't let the. I'm telling you, man.
Nah, I be outside though. I be living my life. I be outside.
That nigga be outside. You don't let the chair stop. Go ahead, man.
I go everywhere on these crutches, man. So yeah, I be outside. I don't let nothing stop me.
And that's the way to live our life, man.
Because
at the end of the day, we all lay down. We all the same size.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I be telling them. It work every time.
You know what I mean?
Tell them it work, and then you go to work. You gotta put that work in, man.
You gotta put that work in, man.
You got to. You got to, man.
I got so many motherfucking questions.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Listen, right. Chill the fuck out. You know, work. You gonna put the work in with the crutches on them. Y'all niggas.
What, man?
With it, man.
I'm saying, man. Nothing wrong with it, man.
I've been rocking. I know. So I've been ready every time I come on here. But nah, man, I ain't never been like sensitive. I just keep it real, man. I don't hold back. I be outside, man, with the ladies. So sometimes by myself, I do what I do, man. So yeah.
See, if I was you, I'd have felt disrespected. Like, why you coming up looking at my wheelchair women? Fuck on.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. This
It's
ain't
gonna be
one of
hard.
them.
Nah,
Keep going.
Hold up, boom. Them niggas in the wheelchairs and world crushers, they don't want the handicapped bitches. They want to beat down the bitches got their leg work.
well, yeah,
Challenge.
most of the
Big
chicks I
challenge.
fuck with ain't handicapped because I just don't be in handicapped circles. But I done had a couple chicks with disability. But if they too disabled, I can't do nothing with them because I can't lift you up and put you in the bed. So if you like real disabled, you might be too disabled for me. I can't lift you up because I got crutches myself. I'm strong, but my balance ain't good. So if I try to lift you up, I'm gonna fall. So I can't.
This nigga know, man. He got the signs for this shit, man.
If you too handicapped, I can't be with you. But hopefully somebody can. I can't do it because
Hey yo, hey boom. You ever got a blowjob with a bitch? They had the stairs chair to lift her all the way up. That's some different kind of head right there, nigga.
I ain't never had that. You ain't never had that. You ain't never had that. Nigga. I ain't never had that.
So did you watch her go up the stairs, or did you watch her come up the stairs? You went up first.
I'm just saying, like I wanted, like I was capping on that one. I was capping one because that sounds crazy, but it sounded like a fun time.
Right. Like, you waiting on her to slowly slide up the stairs to get into the bed, and you hear the rest of the way.
Like this. You know what I mean? That's how you walk upstairs with her. But man, you know what I mean? A lot of people
This
understand.
nigga is going straight to hell.
I'm not going to hell, man. 'Cause I love everybody.
Collect $200.
I love everybody, but now, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. I gotta say this, man, before I go, man. I'm the greatest munch of all time. Nobody can ever challenge me, and we're out.